What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Friday night Gotham City Lights podcast with me, Dan, and my special guest tonight, Cali Comics, is here joining us tonight. As you can see, we have no Rude, we have no Paul. They have other things to attend to. Paul is having a Halloween party, and Rude and his band are at a radio station, so congrats to Rude and his band for that. Rude said he might stop in a little bit later if we're still on, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I want to thank Callie for being here tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Dan. Appreciate it. I don't get out much, so this is fun.
Yeah, it's
Hey, Pops.
It's an interesting show. When the other two guys are here, but tonight we're riding solo and it'll be fun. I just want to shout out to everyone here in the chat. We got Dewey Thacker, one of my good friends. Thanks for coming in, Dewey. We have Cisco, Wolf of Wall Books. What's going on, Cisco? Thanks for being here. We have a couple of the club members in the house, which is great to see. We have Robert Pop Springs in the house. What's going on, Robert? Robert's a really good friend of mine, so I'm always glad to see him here. And he's always around the community supporting everyone as well. So thank you, Robert, for that. We really do.
Yes, he is. He's in all the chats.
Yeah, he is everywhere. Robert is like the Christina. He is everywhere and anywhere. We got everyone saying hi to everyone. But yeah, we'll shout out everyone as they come in too as well. But thank you all for being here. Without further ado, let's dive right in. And here's a little doc of our lineup here, so you guys can take a look at what's going on tonight. We got the Batman news, starting with toy pre-sales, flashback comics, Oracle report, comics and discussion, everyone's favorite segment, community shoutout, where you get put in to the Riddler mystery box, and at the episode 10, we will be giving that away. So, and we'll give a shout out to everyone who applied tonight, which is great. We had 4 entries again tonight, which is good. One new one, which we'll bring up the names here after.
Nice, a new one. That's always appreciated.
Yeah. Actually, I think you might have came from your group, Gally, which was pretty cool.
Oh, sweet.
So there was 4 really good covers, and it was super hard to choose this week. As we all know, Callie was a repeat winner, the first repeat winner. Is his repeat going to stay alive or what? We'll find out.
Let's pull through.
So first on the news document, I don't know if you've seen this, but Daniel Warren Johnson's Absolute Batman Annual set to launch with highly anticipated news stories in October 20th.
You know, it's funny. I haven't been on Absolute Batman, but now that Daniel Warren Johnson is hopping on, I don't want to miss the boat now. I love Daniel Warren Johnson. His art, his writing, everything is great.
Yeah, there's a couple of the sketches that he's done for it too there as well, which is pretty cool. They look really nice.
Yeah, his art style fits it seems like it fits Absolute Batman well.
Yeah. So I wondered if he left Transformers to jump onto Absolute then. Because he was killing Transformers.
And Kirkman's on? No. Who's on Transformers?
Dan Mora. Cisco says Batman is fire. Absolute Batman is fire. But yeah, so this will be cool art to see. I stopped following Absolute Batman after the first issue. I don't know why. It just did. It just didn't. I don't know. The first issue didn't catch me like it catch some people, I guess.
Not everything's for everyone. Everyone has a flavor of Batman, and it gets a little specific with some of us.
Yeah, I like the concept though. Like how he was friends with the villains and everything like that. Now they're all kind of getting their identities now, which is kind of cool.
Reminiscent of Flashpoint, kind of the good guys are the bad guys.
Yeah. And then next we have Absolute Catwoman. It's going to be a 6-part miniseries by Chi Grayson and Scott Snyder, going to launch in 2026.
Okay.
This is going to be pretty cool. Yeah. I think this will be a pretty cool 6-part miniseries because the new Catwoman looks pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I like her little helmet thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then her tail is like a minigun.
Wow!
When I saw it in the comic I read, like she can snap into a gun and it's like the chain link.
That's crazy! Holy cow!
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. I might pick that one up because Catwoman the new one seems pretty interesting. And then we got Deadpool and Batman sold over 500,000 copies last month.
Wow.
Yeah, tie in there.
Sold. That's the key word, is sold.
Yeah.
Everybody goes crazy. They don't realize printed and sold are two different things. 500 million is a lot of copies. I'm sorry, 500,000 is a lot of copies in the modern age.
Yeah. So everyone must have really loved that. But, I mean, there's a ton of covers for that as well.
Yeah, that's true. How many printings have they done? Just
I don't
one?
know. One, I think, but I see that they're on a second print now for some different covers. Like, because I saw Gambit and Robin on one.
Oh, okay. Did you buy multiple covers? Because I bought the Magic and Catwoman cover. That was it.
No, I just bought the Batgirl and Elektra cover by Peach Momoko.
Oh, okay.
That one's the only one I bought. I didn't buy any others because I'm a huge Batgirl fan, so that's the only one I really bought. And Elektra was on there, which couldn't pass up.
Hey, Phil. Welcome, buddy.
What's going on, Phil?
Did you get to read it? You got to read Deadpool and Batman?
I did.
What did you think of Deadpool working for the Joker? That was the only thing that really didn't work for me.
Yeah,
no. That was weird. Like, maybe if he had some kind of ulterior motive where he was trying to take over the Joker's spot because he wants to be Batman's villain, that could make sense as a Deadpool thing.
To me, it's confusing because I thought Deadpool is kind of like a good hero, and then he's going to work for the Joker, which kind of threw me off a bit. So I'm like,
yeah, anti-heroes don't really go into the villain role. They're like a selfish hero, you know. They want to take care of their world. The rest of the world don't really matter, but they don't really want to hurt anybody.
Yeah. What's going on, Barry? Thanks for being here
What's up,
tonight.
Barry?
But yeah, no, it was weird. I put it that way. It's the only way I can really describe it.
Yeah.
Because I don't see Deadpool working for people besides himself.
Well, I mean, he worked for Coulson. He's worked for agencies, and what he had the Heroes for Hire. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work so well.
Yeah, there's a lot of great stories in there. I thought when I first got it, I thought it was just going to be Deadpool and Batman. I didn't expect it to be all these other little mini stories in there.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I was like, whoa, these are kind of cool. And then I saw a Green Lantern person in a background of a panel, and they were on the Silver Surfer's surfboard, and I was like, oh, what's that?
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. I know some stores got a lot of like heat from other people, like the Frank Miller one and all that stuff. I mean, it's like to each their own. You're gonna like it.
You don't have to buy it. Like it. Yeah, you buy what you like. If you're buying the Frank Miller because you think it's gonna be worth money, you're not collecting the right way.
So we found out Jim Lee is a bit tied up, but Batman number 162 pencils are finished. So he did do the art for Batman 162, but he's been tied up on other projects. That's why it's taking so long for Hush to come out.
Do you know who's doing the colors?
I have no idea who's doing the colors.
That should be a good book.
Yeah.
If Lee's doing the art, you know they're gonna make it be something good.
We got Zach's Collections in the house. Thanks for stopping in, Zach. Appreciate you.
Zach?
Yeah, but I bought the trade paperback of the first Hush, and I really enjoyed it. It was kind of a dark story, which is kind of really cool to see. But yeah. And then we have Hayden Sherman has a new Batman project to follow Dark Patterns. Because, yeah, Dark Patterns wraps up after, I think, 2 more issues. And Hayden Sherman's been killing Dark Pattern. It's been one of my favorite reads so far.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool to hear.
He introduced us to a couple new characters. Yeah, it's been really fun to read. And the covers have been really great too. I actually have one I'll show a little bit later on tonight of one of the covers I picked up. DC has officially announced Sirens Love Hurt Black Label miniseries to be released in 2026. Have you read any of the Siren stuff?
No, not too much. But if it's Black Label, that is intriguing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but Black Label intrigues me. It makes me think that they're gonna tell a story that you're not going to get in the mainstream. So that's why it excites me.
Yeah.
And the Sirens, I mean, they could get into a lot of shit nobody really puts them into, right?
I have not read any Sirens books, so I'm kind of curious to see what this. But I know the Sirens is Catwoman, Ivy, and Harley Quinn. So I think it'd be a fun read, especially if it's Black Label.
Yeah.
It could be a darker read, I'm guessing.
I would hope so. Like a little more adult themes.
Yeah. And then our last doc on the news is Absolute Batman issue 13 sold 200,000 copies and it's still growing. And that's the one with the new Catwoman on the cover. So that's huge.
Yeah, that's a lot of comics. That's, you know what? That's kind of exciting because Deadpool and Batman sold 500,000. Absolute Batman sold 200,000, and that's a lot of sales. Like you don't hear that very often in comics.
Yeah, and usually issue 13 is also the first appearance of the new Harley Quinn too, which is kind of cool. I don't know if you tuned in not last week, the week before. I had a picture of the new Harley Quinn on there, which is kind of different than the Harley Quinn we're all used to.
Yeah, like I said, when I saw the Joker, I kind of expected a Harley Quinn that can kind of like tame that beast that the Joker is. I don't know, because I'm not reading the story, so I'm looking at it from the outside in.
Yeah.
So I kind of have weird expectations, I guess, and I should just read it, see if it fits.
Yeah, I haven't been reading it, but like I read issue 13 and it was really good. Like the way that they have the new Catwoman, it still has the love relationship with her and Bruce, but the new Harley Quinn really, I don't know, it was something different, but a good different.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, so it was a really good read. Let's move on here. So we got our figures to be released for pre-sale. We have this nice Batgirl one coming out November 10th.
That isn't. I like the two-tone on her cape, purple on
Yeah,
the back, yellow on the front.
it looks really good, and it's a good price for $27.99 for a
Not bad.
pre-order.
Yeah,
McFarlane too, so it's a pretty good price.
it's a pretty
for
good
that
one.
compared to the other ones we've been seeing.
Ooh,
Then
nice
this is
Man
one's
Bat.
my favorite. We have Batman the Animated Series Man Bat 6-inch Gold Label Series for November 28th for $54.99.
Oh wow, that thing's pretty rad, dude.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this one a lot. The $54.99, kind of a little bit of a steep price, but it looks great in the box and out of the box. So
I like the Batman animated series logo on there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
that show was amazing.
Oh, here we go.
And then we got DC Multiverse Batman with the Morbius chair, the Dark Side War, coming out November 28th. This one's $39.99. This one I thought was a pretty good price for the figure and everything.
Yeah, it's. How would you display it? Would you put it with all your Batmans, or would you keep it in the box? Because I think the chair kind of is what the selling point is, right?
Yeah. I don't know. If I was a collector, I might get two, keep one in the box, display one outside.
I think I'd have that chair just displayed on its own and just put whatever action figure I wanted in it.
Yeah, that'd probably be the better way to go too. But I mean, $39.99 is a pretty good price, I'd say, for that.
Yeah, that's a big accessory, and it's what, another $10.
Yeah,
It's
and
pretty
it
good.
comes with two sets of hands there as well, which is you never see two sets of hands with McFarlane.
I've never changed the hands on any of my figures ever. I'm too scared, man. That little tiny peg. I'm always worried I'm gonna like bend it or break it or something.
I have
Oh, I
only
froze. That was
one
weird.
figure, and it's Commissioner Gordon, but he only has one set of hands. But yeah. Next, we got this was one of my favorites. This is the Multiverse Scarecrow, DC Classics.
That one's
pre-order
awesome.
For $29.99. Yeah, I like this one. And he comes with a skull head too.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I wonder if he can hold it.
Yeah, I think in that hand that has the cup like this, I think you can put it in that hand. It's pretty cool. You get the card with it as well. But yeah,
I like
this
the
one's
cards.
my
I think they're
favorite.
pretty cool.
I like this one. Scarecrow, we don't see much of in the Batman titles, so this is pretty cool.
Yeah, we see what I mean. Like the Batman, you got the chair, and this one you got was that a sickle and a skull?
Yeah.
Like the difference in accessories is pretty big there for the same price.
Yeah. You mean we could put Scarecrow in that chair?
Yeah.
Or Riddler. Riddler would look good in that chair.
Oh yeah, especially the one you showed last week. That one was amazing.
Yeah. So this is the cool. These Revel Tech ones have been really cool. This is Arkham Knight Batman. So this is from the game Arkham Knight. And this pre-order is $119.99, but I mean, it looks worth it for this. Like, this looks badass.
Yeah, that thing looks crazy detailed and articulatable. Like, I wonder if the mask comes off too.
I don't know. It must come with accessories and stuff. I say other.
Oh, I bet you they're in the bat belt right now. You probably open those little pouches up and pull them out.
Well, that'd be funny. But I bet those do open up though, because this Revoltech stuff's been amazing. Like the Batman Beyond that they did for this one, it was crazy good as well.
That was a good game. Arkham was awesome. I love that game.
Yeah, it was a really good game. And yeah, like even the detail in the eyes and the mask on it was really good.
It's good ears too. They're
Yeah.
like coming forward to stab, you know?
The shoulder plates.
Yeah,
Was,
that's pretty cool.
yeah.
He looks a little too buff, but I mean it was Arkham Asylum. The game he was pretty buff in there.
Yeah.
He looked a little baned out.
Yeah, no. But yeah, the Revoltech stuff is expensive, but I think you're getting your money's worth there.
Especially if you're a collector of figures and toys and things like it doesn't get much more detailed than that.
Yeah. And then we have our Flashback Friday comics. And this just happened by coincidence. We've got the World Series going on. But this is the first appearance of Scarecrow in the Batman comics. So Bill Finger and Bob King created the Scarecrow for the story Riddle of the Human Scarecrow in World's Finest Comics #3. In it, we see the origin of Scarecrow told for the first time, but not the last time. After some scenes from his childhood, Professor Jonathan Crane is shown pulling out a handgun in his class, firing it at a vase to demonstrate the ways that the gun can create fear. Modern psychologists would probably call him a psychopath.
Yeah, I mean it says he's a child. It's seen from his childhood. He's pulling out a gun in class. And this is what year is this?
This is
The 40s?
yeah, I'd say the 40s.
Yeah, he's pulling out a handgun and it was a little Dillinger. That's crazy.
But yeah, this is his first appearance. I bet you this comic is worth a ton, especially for the first appearance. But I don't know because Scarecrow is one of the least like Batman villains you hear about in all the Batman stories.
But you know what? I think he's pretty compelling, to be honest.
Yeah,
Because he like wants to induce fear in you, and that's kind of cool. That's a little different.
yeah. I found he's the greatest villain for Batman because Batman induces fear and hit the people he fights, and Scarecrow induces fear in the people like Batman and stuff, like with his fear and everything. So it's kind of like a 1-for-1.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
I'm looking
yeah.
it up real quick, see if I can find a price. See what it goes for.
I would say probably $1,000 if it's in good condition.
Probably not gonna be able to find one. Probably none sold lately. I don't use the I can't remember what it's called. I always use eBay. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not gonna find one on here.
Yeah. This is #3, so I mean it's Batman, Robin, and Superman the Empire.
It's a pretty cool comic, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd want to display it if I had it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's one that you would put in a vault or something. Somewhere
Right.
where it would not get lost or stolen. But yeah, now
6.0 for 18,000.
yeah, there you go. Now on to our Oracle report, and we are talking about Scarecrow tonight. So, in the theme of Halloween, in DC Universe, the Scarecrow is the alias of Jonathan Crane, a professor of psychology turned criminal mastermind, abused and bullied in his youth. He becomes obsessed with fear and develops a hallucinated drug dubbed fear toxin to terrorize Gotham City and exploit the I can't even get that out. I should use phobias of its protector. Batman, as the self-proclaimed master of fear, the Scarecrow's crimes do not stem from a common desire or wealth of power, but from a sadistic pleasure in subjecting others to his experiments on the manipulation of fear. An outfit symbolic of his namesake with a stitch burlap mask serves as Scarecrow's visual motive.
Yeah, I mean, visually, he is an intimidating villain. I mean, the common person would probably look at him and be like, "Oh, it's a scarecrow. That's not very scary." But knowing who he is and what he does, he's pretty ominous when you see him on a cover. You're like, "Oh crap! What's he gonna see this time? What's he gonna put him through?" You know?
Yeah. And I mean, to make your own hallucinating drug, too, that just shows how smart and, like of a scientist or whatever he is. And then, I mean, he's just simple costume, like a burlap sack stitched. Like,
Yeah, his love of fear kind of borders on the same as Thanos and death. I know that for Thanos, it's more of a relationship thing, but the obsession is kind of similar, I guess.
yeah. And I mean, he to me, he's one of Batman's greatest foes besides the Joker, because Batman uses fear to put it into his enemies. Scarecrow is using fear, vice versa.
Yeah, it's a good what do you call it, juxtaposition.
His accent sounds like a Saturday night. But yeah, no. I mean, he's not a big guy either. Scarecrow
No,
is skinny, like same as Riddler, built like Riddler.
but when it comes to getting near one of them, I'd rather get near Riddler than Scarecrow.
Yeah,
Just because Scarecrow, I figure he's gonna have some kind of like just something emanating off of him that's gonna make me trip out.
yeah,
Riddler,
but
he's
yeah,
probably just gonna annoy me with some questions.
yeah, yeah. He probably will. But yeah, hopefully we can see some Scarecrow in some new Batman books. It would be cool to see.
Is he in the Absolute series yet?
Not yet, but I do
Oh
know he
man,
is coming.
that'll be gnarly.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how Absolute is going to do Scarecrow. So I have a feeling that they're going to do it like this picture, but like more like in-depth detail. I have a feeling they're going to do him like as an actual Scarecrow, but with more fear. But I don't know. And we'll have to wait till
It's
that.
tough to guess because they do crazy stuff. Like everybody's guessing crazy stuff, like we said for Harley, and then she just kind of looks normal.
And then the Joker looks totally different than what everyone thought he was.
He looks like he's at Jurassic Park or something.
He's like Killer Croc, but with Joker makeup.
They're splicing DNA at Arkham Asylum.
Yeah. So now we go on to the books that came out. So we got last week and this week. So this came out last week, Nightwing 131. As we know, Paul is the Nightwing guy, but he is not here tonight. But I did read this, and I'm pretty sure Callie read this too.
This was my favorite out of the reads.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was really surprised by what was going on. I was like, wait, what? Who is this Nightwing Prime? What is this?
Yeah.
He's just an 11-year-old kid. I was like, whoa. It took me back to did you read 8 Billion Genies?
I did not.
Oh man, there's this one little part where there's superheroes because everyone gets a wish, right? And this dude wishes to be a superhero, like Superman kind of, but he looks like Megaton.
Okay.
But he's just going around rocking people, like stopping evil, and he ends up getting hurt and he's like dying. And he ends up telling the main character, he's like, "Yeah, I'm only 10 years old." And I was like, "What the like?" The only person on Earth who made a wish to help others is now dying, and he's just a 10-year-old boy. Like it was kind of heartbreaking, dude. And now you got Nightwing Prime. He's an 11-year-old kid, and it's basically the same thing. He's like Superman, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this was a fun fun read. Paul, I know, has been with it from issue 1, and
Okay.
it's been up and down with Paul. Like, he's been liking it, then he's like, at times I gotta drop it because it's been dead.
I gotta say, it's weird to have the kryptonite creep into the Nightwing stories. I was like, whoa, this is kind of different. You got kryptonite in the Nightwing story.
But didn't Nightwing go into with Superman there at one point too? Like, weren't they working together at one point in the comics?
Oh, I'm sure they were. I don't read nearly as much as I should.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he looks at Superman as another father figure, because I can't remember what comics it is, but he is actually in a couple Superman comics.
You know, when I first saw Nightwing Prime, I was like, is that John? What is going on? I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, no. The cover's been great. Like, this cover, I think this is the most iconic Batman cover where you have all of them on. They're always on a gargoyle or a statue. And I think this is this is another great cover. And it's like a water paint cover, which is cool.
Is it? Do you know who the artist is? It reminds me of Dustin Nguyen, but way too detailed. That's an awesome cover.
I don't know. It says it, but I can't read it on it.
Oh, okay.
But it's a nice cover. Like, really beautiful cover.
It is. I like the rain, too. It really adds a cool effect to it with the watercolors.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Nightwing this was a good read. It was fun.
Yeah, I don't read DC ever, so this was kind of fun for me to read these 5 books.
Yeah, this was not my favorite out of them. We'll get to my favorite later, which I thought was a good one. But next up, we got Catwoman number 80. Catwoman has successfully infiltrated the auction house by the world's most dangerous criminals. But as seen last issue, not only the Gothamite in town. Who else has arrived in Venice? Why, this is score so personal for Selena. Most importantly, will any of them make it out alive? Find out. This is the Dan Pinoza cover.
That's pretty nice. I like it. It reminds me of Frizzen.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she does some great work. But yeah, did you read this one? What did you think of this one?
This was all right. I thought it was kind of funny because she she breaks in to plant stuff, so when she comes the next day, she has it. Am I mistaken, or did she dress up as Batman?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. And then those 2 guards, they almost caught her, and then they started talking about diapers and stuff, dude. I was like, oh god, what kind of party is this?
Yeah, I don't like. To me, I thought Catwoman was supposed to be more serious, but this comic didn't really read serious.
No, it didn't have a hard edge to it. You're right. Who do you think that guy was at the end? The guy that knew her name?
I don't know. There's so much it's hard. I want to say maybe a Falcone.
Okay.
One of the Falcone family.
He was in there, right? Who was that guy? They introduced a new guy, the big giant guy in the Hawaiian shirt. He kept touching Falcone. He's getting pissed off. He's like, I just want to punch him right in the face, but I can't.
Yeah, no. And then, yeah, because I think at the end we find out a twist. I think it's the right one. Yeah, I think we find out a twist in her past. If I remember right.
Oh, where it shows when she's younger, and it shows the first time that she stole.
Yeah.
And then it shows what happens with her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I liked that. And I like the way that the art changed. So when you're reading the past, it's like you can clearly see it's different.
Yeah, you can tell it's the past, like it's a vision of her past.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked that.
This was a good read, but I think you had to read it like from issue 1 instead of jumping in at like right now. I
Yeah,
don't think it was a good
it definitely
jumping off
feels
point.
like it feels like an arc filler.
Yeah,
Like you got the setup for the party, and you got a little bit of backstory. So it was like you need something before and you need something after to kind
yeah.
of make it feel better.
But other than
Oh
that, it
wow,
was good. The art was good. Oh wow! I see you got some great people in here.
yeah, Gundam fans. What are you gonna
Yeah, no, that's funny. But yeah, no, this is a good read. Next, we have Detective Comics number 102. Mysterious weaponized virus has infected the Dark Knight, and he does not know how long he has left before it takes control of his body and mind. Desperate for answers and unsure how long he has to get them, Batman turns to one of the most brilliant minds in the DC universe, Mr. Terrific. This I've been
do?
reading, and it has been super good. And I would never expect to see Mr. Terrific in this.
Oh yeah, but he was good though. I like the way that he was like, no bullshit. He's like, dude, look, you got 34 hours, and then your eyeballs are gonna start like bubbling and stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna get blisters on him and stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna look like that guy in the last issue, so you better do something.
But this is really good because Batman got a lead. It took him to a casino where he met up with a princess he used to date, and then
Yeah,
kind of used her as his date to get into this casino. And yeah,
and then he
then
loses $250,000 on one hand.
and then Batman and this guy are talking about each other's eyes, and his lady friend's like, "Do you guys want to stop hitting on each other here?" I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And then they're like talking about each other's eyes. His eyes, like, your eyes are so like yellow and everything.
Oh, Amber. Yeah, and he
Yeah.
was like, Amber eyes are only 5% or something like that.
And then he's like, "Can I steal him away from you?" She's like, "Are you going to bring him back?" He's
Yeah.
like, "I don't know."
like he's stolen someone before and they didn't come back, dude.
But then we get to see Oracle in here too, which is kind of cool. Oracle helping him out.
Wasn't she in Nightwing too?
Yeah, she's in all of them, it seems.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I was like, hey.
It's Oracle.
Yeah.
Didn't I just read you?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is cool. Like, it's a different take because Batman has this virus in it and no antivirus right now. He's got Mr. Terrific and a team of them trying to figure it out. But I mean, he only has 38 hours left to live, really.
Yeah, and then that I can't remember the guy's name, the guy with the amber eyes, but he comes Bruce goes to that factory.
Yeah.
And he comes in and he just starts beating the hell out of him.
Yeah.
And he like cracks his rib, then breaks his rib, then like he has to take off, and he's like in his little Batwing thing, and he's like, "Oh, I only have 24 hours. I'm gonna start dying." I know I'm making it sound silly, but when you read it, you could kind of feel that he's stressed out about it, and he's really starting to get worried.
The guy's name is Lewis King.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a fun read. It's a different take, really. Because you never see Batman in that situation where he only has a certain amount of time to live. And
right, he's always trying to save somebody else. Like, oh, if you don't get this done in 34 hours, a bomb's going to go off. It's going to infect the city.
Yeah, and he got his ass kicked. Like, that never happened.
He got his ass whooped. But that guy's got some kind of, like, I don't know what that thing was that he put on. I don't know if he has superpowers or what.
Yeah, I think that there's more to it. That's going to come, and I can't wait because this has been a fun series.
Do you think that he knows that he's Bruce? There was one line where he said, "Oh no," he was specifically talking about Batman because he said, "24 hours ago, I infected you. Now you're here, 4,000 miles away at my factory," or something like that.
Yeah, I think he knows. I think there's more to this than what we know. Because the issue before this, if you read it, um, a boat was in Gotham Harbor, and all these people were infected with this virus that Batman has. But they were all dead on this boat.
And it had all those like things all over their face.
Yeah, and so Louis King, which they call him the Lion. That's what they call him. And he had like that Japanese style mask on.
Yeah, and his eyes were like flaring and stuff.
But this guy kicked Batman's ass, and I've never seen that happen.
Yeah, the whole talking about the eyes back and forth made me think maybe in a couple issues down, he's going to see Batman's eyes through the cowl and be like, "Oh shit, that's Bruce Wayne."
Yeah.
I recognize those eyes.
If he doesn't already know. Because he might be able to tell that Bruce is infected too with
that's
virus.
true, yeah.
So he might know the symptoms of it or something.
And that cover that's amazing, dude. I like that cover a lot.
That cover is done by David Peranto or Parator.
Okay. Like I was saying earlier, everyone has their flavor of Batman. Mine is blue and gray. I love visually the blue and gray Batman.
Yeah. That one's classic.
Yeah, so this was kind of fun for me.
This is a good read. This was a really good read. Next we got Immortal Legend Batman. What's the one question Immortal Legend Batman is afraid of? Learn the answer as the hero is drawn to a long abandoned estate on a distant moon, now occupied by a devious resident in a tense battle of wits, in which any mistake will have explosive, tragic consequences. Can Batman solve the madman's riddle? And more importantly, can you? This is a pretty fun issue because we actually got to be in the riddle.
Yeah. Did you get any of them?
No.
No, me either. I was like, this is impossible, dude. And then they had like the last page was just an entire page of what you were supposed to figure out with everything. I was like, I'm not reading that.
I've actually been reading this series and it's been super fun. I really
it's pretty cool.
This take.
I have no idea what was going on, but I kind of got the idea that it's like, I don't know, in the future somewhere else, and like this guy doesn't know if he's a ghost of Bruce or I can't remember what they were saying.
Yeah, it's like a split personality because that's what the Dark Void is, like his dark side of him that he's trying to erase to pretty much kill himself. That's what the book said near the end. He's trying to like really kill himself at the end.
Okay, it seems like he doesn't even know who he is.
Yeah, by destroying these black voids, it's been destroying a little piece of him each time.
Oh, okay. Huh. That's crazy.
But it was cool because Alfred is a robot.
Yeah. Walkers, is that what they call, or the Wanderers?
Yeah. And he's reading a book to Bruce in his bed. Like a little Bruce. But this is a cool, different take on Batman. And you get to see Nightwing and Robin at the end. Like they've been...
and they got those cool suits on.
Yeah.
They look pretty badass.
So Nightwing in this one is actually a girl.
Oh, okay.
She
looked pretty badass.
Yeah. And like... It's been super fun. Like the first issue, we got Scarecrow. Second issue was... who was it? I can't remember. Kill Bane. And this issue, we
Okay.
got the Riddler in Batman's mansion. And then I thought it was funny that he saves the guy and he's just like, yeah, you can have this mansion. He just gives it away. He's like, is it yours to give away? He's like, yeah. It's Bruce Wayne. Didn't give it away.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of funny too. I was like, what?
But yeah,
He's just giving away all Bruce's stuff.
the riddles were actually hard. I looked at the answers. I'm like, I would never have guessed these answers.
I couldn't even make sense of the riddle, to be honest. I was like, what? I'm too stupid for this.
And it gave you a full page spread of the room too.
Yep.
Which was
It was cool though, because you had the little question mark with the skull in it and stuff. That was cool.
Yeah. But yeah, this has been a fun read. The cover's been really great. Art's been done by Dan Mora. So great art.
Yeah, if you want to jump on it, it's only on 3. It's not that deep. So.
And it's an Elseworld book.
My favorite kind of DC.
So it's fun. It's a different take on Batman. I've really been enjoying it.
You know what? Looking at this cover kind of reminds me of the Arkham Asylum toy you showed just a little while ago with those shoulder guards.
Yeah. And to me, a lot of people have been saying this, it's almost like Batman turned into a Power Ranger.
That's the vibe I was getting a little bit from the Nightwing. I was like, oh, Sentiment. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of different take, but it's fun. I enjoy it. Next, this was my favorite out of all the reads. Harley Quinn number 55. All I wanted to do was get kidnapped and go on a nice little road trip. Okay, I didn't want to do that either of those things, but now that I would really appreciate not getting beat up by Fire and Ice and then being thrown into a jail cell with 2 Jamokis who kidnapped me to begin with. I'm free spirit, and I swear I'm going to get out of here no matter what. That's Harley Quinn's promise.
The way that she got out, I was like, dude, come on. She's like, yeah, they don't fall for the old, I got to use the bathroom trick on the East Coast. And then she kicks him, but her body does this, I can't, this entire vertical splits. And I was like, holy crap, dude.
Yeah, no, this is a fun book. This was a Harley Quinn book because she keeps everything fun. And then,
I'm glad she kept it fun, because that Etrigan looking dude, holy crap, man, that was heavy.
Yeah, going into that little shop.
Yeah, convincing that lady to shoot her husband, I assume that's who that was. Yeah, I was like, whoa, what's going on, dude?
Yeah, no, it started off pretty scary. And then when you get to the Harley Quinn parts, it's just nothing but laughs.
Yeah, right?
Fire and
Nick
Ice.
Almost.
Yeah. Fire and Ice were there. That was funny too. And then her spine or fluid on her spine talks to her or something. It's like the voice of reasoning for her.
She said, "I will get you. I'll cut ties with you." And she's like, "Oh, you mean cut your spinal cord?"
Yeah. And that's her voice of reasoning, which I thought was very funny too.
That's her little Jiminy Cricket, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, we gotta go back and save those 2 after she kind of split
you
up
need
a
friends.
friendship.
You need friends. That was funny.
And then that's when Fire and Ice comes. She's like, oh yeah, I do need friends. And then she uses them as bait.
It's funny because she had just broken out, and then she is running from Fire and Ice, and she breaks back into jail. And they don't think to where'd she go? They're walking right past the jail. They're gonna think, oh, maybe she went back in.
Yeah, no, it was fun. This was the funnest I've had reading a comic book.
This was the longest one, I think, too.
Yeah,
it felt like this was 32 pages almost.
Yeah, I think it's because of the heaviness of that demon type character. Kind of broke it up, and it seemed more.
They did a good job at spacing it, though.
Yeah.
And it was weird because, when he first shows up, he's kind of, I don't want to say a little smaller, But then in the very last panel, he's like Hellboy size, like almost full grown Etrigan. I was like, is he feeding off of this stuff? Is he getting stronger by, when that lady shot her husband, did he, level up a little bit?
Yeah. And then we see like one of the girls who kidnapped Carly, her dad's like a hunter and now he's hunting them. And she's like, the girl's
he's like called
what?
the Hunter or something,
Yeah.
like James the Hunter. I can't remember, something weird like that.
And then she told her friend that they had this job, and then told her friend that it's her dad that hired them, but not to worry because he's good for the money.
She said in the back of the car, she's like, I hate you, Daddy.
Yeah. So it's such a Harley Quinn book. But it was fun. This was my favorite out of all of them. It had its dark moments and it had its funny moments that kept you engaged too.
That it seems like Deadpool lacked that for a while, where it was just straight funny all the time.
Yeah.
I compare Harley Quinn to Deadpool because of the writing. They're kind of, slapstick Three Stooges sometimes, and always breaking panels.
Yeah. Like I said, this is my favorite read out of them.
It was fun.
I would really like to learn more about this demon guy though, because I like to see where that goes.
Yeah, and why it's in the Harley story, period. Like, those people were saying something horrible happened, and they were questioning whether or not Harley did it because of how horrible it was.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, even though she is a villain, semi-anti-hero, she has fans.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a fun book. Can't wait for number 56 to see like where it goes.
That cover's way better than the cover A.
Yeah, this is a cool cover. I don't know who it's by though. I gotta make it bigger some point to see who these covers are by. But the writing in it was superb. The art was really good too. But yeah. Everyone's favorite spot. Cisco says she has an OnlyFans.
Oh, damn it.
So community shoutout winner this week goes to Robert Pop Springs with the new 52 Batman epic final of the Court of Owls number 11. So this is a great cover.
Cool cover.
We had some really good covers. We only had 4 covers. Robert was one. Will Voggs had a nice Nightwing cover. Callie had a great cover. And Callie, I think you know this guy, Boston Chris, who was one of the new entries, had a really nice cover as well.
Oh, sweet. I'm going to have to tell him thanks for entering for you, because we're trying to push Dan's stuff, guys. Only 4 entries. Come on now.
Yeah,
it's Batman covers. Who don't have Batman covers?
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be Batman. It can be Bat Villains, Batgirl, Nightwing, anything Batman related.
And you can post it at any time. It doesn't have to be on Friday. I always forget.
But yeah, no, this is a great cover. All of them are really great covers. It's hard to pick the one, but this one really stood out to me with the Batman, the fire on him and everything too. So.
Yeah, the fire bats. That's so cool. Capullo killed that cover.
This is a great cover. So thanks, Robert, for that. Appreciate you. I know you're watching.
Congrats. You broke my streak. Dang it.
Callie's going to have to come back next week stronger than ever. And then, here's a little bit about it. Don't forget Fridays, post it on Instagram. Tag hashtag Gotham City Lights podcast. And make sure you tag me in it. So that way it sends it to me directly so I know what you're posting. So I can send it off. Because I actually have someone who picks the covers. I don't pick the covers. So I send these all off with no one's name on it. And this person picks the covers for me. To make it fair for everyone.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So make sure you guys get your covers in to me on Fridays or Thursdays, whenever. I save them up and then I send them off to my person on Friday, right before the show. And then, as we do, here's the Batman quote of the night. The idea was to be a symbol. Batman could be anybody. That was just the point. The Dark Knight Rises 2012. Cisco says, I'm a secret judge. Don't tell anyone. It's not you. It's somebody else. Actually, it's somebody who's not a Batman fan, so it makes it even funner because they're just picking on just based on the cover.
Yeah, that's even better. Because then they have no, like, preconceived notions about the cover itself.
Yeah. So it's fun. They've been enjoying picking it, and I've been enjoying studying it and see what they come back with. But I mean, Callie's been doing something right. He's got 2.
That's right. 2 inch, and Dan's giving away 10 books, guys.
Yeah.
10 books. He's filling the Gemini.
So you entered into this, the Riddler Mystery Box. Every Friday, I put a new comic in here. No one knows what they are, but when they get mailed out, you will. There could be some keys. There could be number ones. You never know. So yeah,
It could be a boat.
Yeah, you never know. It could be a boat. Could be a playing card too. You don't know what's in there. But yeah, so that's the quote of the night. I thought that was a pretty good quote for tonight. Since we had Callie on here, and we had no Paul or Rude. The show actually went better without Paul or Rude. I'm pretty surprised. Don't tell them that.
Oh, I'm going to clip that for sure. That's going right in the group chat. You've been replaced.
But yeah,
no,
anybody.
Paul and Rude are great.
Yeah,
they're fun.
They're so fun. And anybody who wants to come on with us, please let me know. I'll send you the link. You guys can come on, be a guest with us if you have Batman. It's fun. We have a great time here. Besides that one Gundam fan, but that's okay. We're always going to get those.
Oh, that was fun though for like 30 seconds. Thanks for watching, Gundam fan.
We appreciate the like and the 5 minute or the 10 seconds that you watched it for the view. Interaction. Yeah. So I got some great covers to show. I know you got some books you want to show too. I picked up some great ones. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. I just got a few books here.
I'm going to put you on the big screen here. Just give me 1 sec.
Big screen. So a few guys in the comic community put out a Kickstarter, and I got mine in the mail this week. It's for The Shift, and I got all the covers. Here's the blank. This is Ben's cover. Ben Fraser? Yeah. That's Ben's cover. That's Matt Adkins' cover. That's Comic Journey's cover. That one's pretty wicked. I like that one. This is Tate Winona's cover. Oh boy, Tate Prime. And this one's mine. This is a blank one. So they said they wanted people to draw their interpretation and then share it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then they also threw in Guar. Let's just say Orgasmageddon.
So what is The Shift anyway? What is it about?
Okay, so The Shift is it's just a short story. It's maybe 16 to 18 panels, but it's drawn by 4 different artists.
Okay.
So I can show you some of the art here. Here's the first artist. I want to say that was Ben was the first artist. There's some of his stuff there. And it's the same story, but interpreted by different artists.
Okay. That's
this
pretty
is Matt's. Cool. And then you got, I believe this is Comic Journey's art right here. I really liked his. It was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
But it's about a guy who wakes up and there's this voice talking to him, and the voice tells him to kill a monster. And when he kills the monster, the voice comes out of the monster. and he tells him, shit's about to get crazy. This is Tate's art, but it's cool. But let's see if I can get on here. Right there is actually a advertisement for my Kickstarter.
Nice.
So that's really cool.
Bleaker.
Yeah, me and Blake got a Kickstarter together with actual Dracula. A bunch of people doing art for us on that.
That's
But I
awesome.
thought that was really cool when I saw that in there. I forgot all about it, to be honest with you. And I really appreciate them doing that for us. But I got those in the mail. I've been waiting for those for a little while. I've been really excited to get them. So it felt like it took longer than it did. But they were well within their fulfillment window. So any talk about it is nonsense. And the other book I got this week was the first appearance of the Crow, the 9.0. Oh,
that's cool.
Try and get that glare off there. Definitely using this tomorrow when I'm on the hunt. So you'll see it again if you watch. If not, then you saw it there. And that's one of my grails was getting first Crow. And joining the Black Order Comic Club kind of pushed me to get a little faster. Unfortunately, my LCS, the owner needed some work done at his house, so I got some, store credit and a little bit of cash on top, and I got a book.
Nice. Cisco says that's awesome, Callie.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. That's about it. I haven't made it to the LCS yet. I was probably going to go tomorrow. I've just been lazy this week and working too much. When I work too much, I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to go get dinner.
Yeah, I hear that. I got actually a couple books, so we actually seen this cover, but this is Detective Comics 1 and 2.
Ooh, you got it. Nice.
So I actually got this cover. It's more impressive in person than it really does on the camera.
Oh, I bet. There's probably a ton of detail we can't see on the screen.
Yeah. So we got that one. This is the Dark Patterns number 11. I like this cover. It's Batman over the city.
Oh, wow.
This cover is
Ryan
done
Brown?
by Martin Simmons.
Oh. That's pretty awesome. It reminds me of an old Sienkiewicz cover.
Yeah, so that one's pretty cool. And then on the back, we have Batman and Robin number 26. This is Ashley Wood variant.
Oh, that one's cool. I like that. I like the way Robin's cape pops with the yellow.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I like her work or his work. I'm not sure. But if you look in the window, it's Penguin.
Oh, it is.
And it
That's
has
cool.
the P on the
And he's got a cigarette.
Yeah.
That's a pretty beefy Batman, dude.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I thought that was a nice cover. And then I got the Immortal Legend Batman. And this is by E. Jericher or something. It was a hard name to pronounce, but this is a really nice cover.
Do they put the initials EJW on there?
I don't know. It's...
Oh, okay. That's a cool cover, though. I like it.
I don't know. You probably won't be able to see it, but it's like EJK or EJIKURE.
I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, I don't know, but the cover is really nice.
It is. That's pretty cool. Fits the story, too.
Yeah. And then...
You know what? The Immortal Legend had all good covers, actually. I haven't seen a bad one.
Yeah, no, they've been really great covers. Then I picked up issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 of Gotham's or Future State Gotham.
Ooh, is that a Rose Besh? I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
That's nice.
And then for our buddy Rude, finally got my first Punchline cover.
Oh.
And this one, another Rose.
Oh, nice. I like pink backgrounds. I think they really make the art pop.
Yeah. So pick those up. And then the last little bit here, I picked up some Robins. So I got this one for $4. The trade paperback.
Oh, cool. I've never seen that.
We got 1 through 5 of this one, and it actually still has a poster in it.
Man, the second print newsstand of that book is money.
Yeah, this is... I can't remember. But yeah, this still has the original poster in it.
Heck yeah. You going to hang the poster on your wall?
I don't know. I'm kind of just left it in it.
You buy two, one for the wall, one for you.
Number 2, number 3, and 4, and 5 I picked up. And then I got Robin the Collector set with all of them.
Oh, that's cool. Series, the second one, Joker's Wild. So they all have the hologram on the cover.
Yeah.
There's like a variant of each one, isn't there?
In this one, yeah, I think so. It says
for the series
all direct
too, yeah.
Market variant editions, newsstand editions, exclusive holographic or hologram trading card.
Yeah. You just have to cut it out of the cover.
Then I found this at my LCS of Robin number 1 for $3.
Oh, okay. Is that? Oh, Eclipso. That's cool, man.
And
Looks like
then,
Sam Keith art.
Yeah, and then I found this one for $2. Robin number 20.
Robin the Lion Tamer. Damn, look at him claws. Holy crap. That's cool.
So yeah, so this is pretty cool. I can't wait to read those. I have more coming off eBay because you can't just get one. You have to buy the first 5 to read them. So I have 2, 3, 4, and 5 coming off eBay.
You prefer to read them floppy, or because I know you like to read online too, but is that just for books you're not buying?
Yeah, so I'll read online when my books get delayed coming. Like Canada Post was delaying stuff, and I want to read, so I'll read them online. Then when they get here, I'll have the covers, and I'll read them again just to get caught back up. But I'd rather read it like this instead of digital.
Okay. That's cool. You fly right through those.
Yeah, so I've been waiting until I get 5 to start reading it, and then I'll get like 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll usually read 5 at a time.
Okay. How long have you been collecting, Dan?
Not very long.
It reminds me of when I was doing Ghostwriter. I would go and I would buy 1 through 25 of every series and sit there and read them. And then I was like, oh, they have trade paperbacks. Oh, and I started buying those. Well, when you said that, I was like, they just clicked. Like, that reminds me when I was doing that too. Yeah, it's like everybody goes through phases.
I've only been collecting for 6 months, no, a year now, because I actually had my channel's first year.
You got some pretty good stuff for 1 year, man. Jeez.
But see, I've been reading different things to figure out what I like.
Okay.
So I've been like dabbing into, I'll read like the first issue of everything, and if I like it, I'll be like, okay, this is what I'm going to collect. But I've been finding right now, like I've been reading a lot of older stuff.
Oh, catching up?
Yeah, like, because like the Robin, I read the first issue and I was like, this is really good. And then so I'm like, well, I might as well do the run then.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a character you like, you're not wasting any time. You're just learning more about your own character.
Yeah, and it's Tim Drake. This Robin's
There you
Tim
go.
Drake, so it's
Is that
fun.
your favorite Robin?
For right now, yes, because it's the only Robin I know. But like, yeah, so I'd say Tim Drake right now is my favorite. But like for Batgirl wise, it's Cassandra Cain.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a big fan of Barbara Gordon. I'm a huge fan of Cassandra Cain.
Is it the stitched mask?
No, just her whole backstory.
Okay.
Like
The stitched mask was originally what drew me in. I was like, what the heck is that all about?
it's her being the son of Cain and the daughter of Shiva and being trained as an assassin, then turning on that side to go to the side of Batman, and her now calling Batman her father.
It's like Talia's backstory, but rewritten into a modern character.
Yeah. So she still has like she's the better Batgirl to me because she's very well trained. Then Batman trained her even more with her mind, but like she never spoke for a while. She's learned now to speak more because she
Okay.
was just a trained assassin, so she was trained to kill, not talk. And yeah, so the whole history of her, I've been learning through a series I've been doing, and the more I learn and read about her, the more and more I'm liking her more and more.
That's pretty awesome, dude.
It's pretty cool, her backstory and everything. Cisco had a bunch of stuff. He said, "Dope cover, Dan. Dan, Super Robin collector. Let's go." Read the old Teen Titans for some good Robin stories. I will after I get this one done. It'll be on my next list, I'm sure. But yeah, I want to thank Callie for coming tonight and hanging out with us. It was a fun time. Sorry the other boys. I know Rube was very disappointed he couldn't be here when I told him that you're on here.
That's all right. There's plenty more Gotham City Lights podcasts to come.
That is true. We have no show next Friday because it's Halloween. I get like 1,000 kids, so I'm gonna be busy. But yeah, no show next Friday, but we'll be back the Friday after with Paul, Rude, and anybody who else wants to join. You guys are more than welcome. Let me know. I'll send you the link. It was super fun. Thank you, Callie, again for being here. Thank everyone in the chat for being here and hanging out with us. I know there's a lot of streams going on right now,
Yeah.
so we do appreciate everyone who stopped in, said hey and everything. So thank you for that. Thank you for the club members, Black Order Club, for being here and supporting us. Appreciate it. That's what it's all about. And yeah, send me your Batman covers on Friday. Maybe you can be a repeat winner like Callie or a new winner like Robert, because that winner gets entered in for that giveaway.
10 books. You don't even know what they are. It could be a
10.
boat.
Yeah. Couple issue ones in there too. Everything. You don't know, but I do. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. This is Dan, and keep those bat signals in the air, and we'll see you in the next one.